Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the 10-minute morning. What a weekend that was. It is November the 22nd. And this is the 10-minute morning brought to you by Beachside Burgers. Burgers are better at the beach. And this week by Herb Farms. Herb Farms, one of your local growers doing good stuff down there in the Yellowgrass area. Thank you very much for your love and support. If you would like to support the 10-minute morning, please get a hold of me. Sponsorship rates are very, very affordable. Very affordable. Alrighty. Oh, where are we at here? Oh, yep. Let's get into... Oh, I need that up in here. We're going to go to the weather. The damn weather right now. The damn window weather right now is -3 at the dam. Sun will rise at 8:35, making legal 8:05. By noon it'll be -1, and by 5 o'clock it will be 1, and the sun will set at 5:09, making legal 5:39. Man, oh man, that's getting darker earlier and earlier and earlier. Speaking about darker, I'm having a hard time going into a dark place after this weekend. All the sports I hold near and dear to my heart, nothing seemed to go according to plan. Let's start off with some hockey action in the SVHL this weekend. The Lorber 19ers took on the Kyle Elks and lost 4-2. I was at that game, and 15 seconds in, you didn't want to be late for that one, because 15 seconds in, there was a cross-check, and then there was a fight. Alex Forsberg, Cody Hodgins, I think his name was. They got into a fight. 15 seconds into it, I think there was some bad blood there from before. It was a good tilt, actually. I quite enjoyed watching two young men spirited action. But the problem was, I believe it was Dieter Glanders was the third man into the fight. He went in there, also had no business doing that, which Jesse Forsberg then intervened to get the fight back to one-on-one. And the official gave, they ended up giving the instigator to Alex Forsberg, which I agreed with. So there was a fight there. But they give the third man in to Jesse Forsberg, which I don't believe was correct. In fact, if I was reffing that game, I don't believe I'd give either one of those second ones game misconducts. They were wrestling around, holding each other, yes. But, so then the suspensions come out. Alex Forsberg gets 1 game. Glanders gets 1 game. And Jesse Forsberg gets 5 games. Totally unjustified in my mind. I hope it's appealed. I'm trying to be objective. Of course, I'm pulling for Lorburn. That's who I'm pulling for as an alumni. But objectively, I also reffed in the league for 5 years. So I can look at it both ways. I don't think it's justified in my mind. Anyway, Friday night, Eston also took on Dinsmore, beat them up 7-2. No luck in Lucky Lake as the Central Butte Flyers beat them 5-0. Then Saturday, the Flyers went to Lucky Lake for a home-and-home, beat them 5-2. In Eston beat Outlook 4-2. Eston very strong, good for Outlook. Made a game of it. Dinsmore then beat on Delisle 6-3. Kyle beat Rosetown 8-3. Lorber 19ers beat the Rosetown 6-4 last night. And Outlook beat up on Lucky Lake 10-2. Tough weekend for Lucky Lake. 3 games. No love there. I was going to say something else in here. What was it? I can't remember. Anyway. Okay. Moving on. What are we into? Oh, hot potato action. And Lorburn hosted the 1A girls provincial finals this weekend, as you can understand. What a great weekend it was. I'm not sure hosting it helped us really. The girls looked a little nervous at times. Got to get over that. You got to execute during the time. I want to thank the girls before I forget for providing me with weekends and weekends of enjoyment. This was also a weekend of enjoyment. It didn't end how we wanted it to. We had dropped our first game to Edam, and which happens, not a big deal. We ended up winning our next 2 matches against Anaheim and it's escaping me now. Lemberg, thank you. And then we rounded out the round robin action against Rose Valley. Rose Valley was the strongest team there, no doubt about it. But strongest team doesn't always have to win. So we end up in quarterfinal action against Fox Valley. Unfortunately, all our quarterfinals and semifinals ended up in Davidson. Luck of the draw. Unfortunate for us. We then faced our arch rivals, Fox Valley, in the semifinals, and we were able to pull that off in 3. Very exciting. So we were going to a semifinal. Unfortunately, with the loss to Edam, 2 days later, we ended up in the same rotation, and we ended up 3rd in our pool. So we made a quarterfinal. We play Rose Valley, very strong, and they ended up winning. No big deal. So now we're in the bronze medal game, back in Lorbourne. All good. We win the first. No, we lost the first one, won the second one. So we're going to a third. The gym's packed. 250, 300 people in a small little gym. The girls are rolling. They're up 12-9. And as the girl goes up to serve, the ref blows it down and gave Lorbourne a yellow card for talking during serving. It wasn't the players on the court. It was in the stands. Now, somebody in the stands had been talking. I was 25 feet away. I couldn't hear them talking. Okay? If it's justified or not, they were warned several times. It was happened. I don't believe penalizing somebody on the court for something that's out of their control is the answer. If there was perpetrators, the ref has every right to remove them from the spectator area. It was a little unjustified in the fact that also there's the stage at the back and the upper stands on the right. The upper stands where perpetrators were, right behind the referee, so he can hear that a lot better. As talking to some of the players later on, we were informed that people on the stage were also talking while they were serving. To me, the gym was as quiet as you can expect it to be. You could hear a baby fussing once in a while. That's how quiet it was. So unfortunately, a yellow card was given, giving an extra point to Anaheim, taking a point away from Lorbourne, making it 12-10, giving them the ball back, which allowed them to make another point, add another rotation, and Anaheim's strongest player got back into the front. And very hard to control, very good player, and we ended up losing 15-13. Totally TSN turning point. 16-14, sorry, it wasn't extras. 16-14. Unfortunately, I believe that was the turning point. So, lots of blood was boiling, lots of emotion, lots of tears, lots of whatever. I want to congratulate the girls. I want to thank Hannah Hovland and Jocelyn Weichel, Ashley Stamness, and Jill Long for all their time they have taken with that club. I do have a daughter on that club, and I want to thank them for all their time that they have put in this year. It was a lot of fun. Not the result we wanted, had that bronze medal in our hands, and it was snatched out of there. That one will sting for quite a while. I can remember losing the Pee Wee AA Championships on a blown icing call. Oh, that's 10 years ago, and I can buy me a coffee one day and I'll tell you every detail about it. All right, so Sunday I headed in to watch some curling action. Now that I'm the media, the Olympic pre-trials are on in Saskatoon. You want to take in some curling action, it's about as good as it's going to get. The nice part of what this weekend is, or this week is, it's women's and men's, so you can take in both. Take in some excellent curling. I went down there to watch Dunstone. He got it handed to him by Jacobs. I don't think he was not really ever in control of the game. I would say Jacobs was in control of the game. Another good game between Kui and Gushu. Gushu won there. I'd also say the same thing. I'd say Gushu had the control. At one point, he had stolen. They had 5 points and they'd stolen 4 ends. So, pretty tough to win in hockey. The far game was a blowout. Gunlinson versus Epping. Epping just blew them up. It didn't last very long. And in the near game, it was Bochler versus Horag, or however you say that. A good game. Bochler had it in control. He was 2 up going into the 10th. He gave up the deuce because he had a chance to eliminate a rock. They didn't quite pull it off. Horag got the deuce. Then in the extra end, 2 good ticks set up a draw to the 8-foot for Bochler. As he delivered it, I don't know, I'm into curling very well. All the crowd started clapping, and everybody got excited, and everybody forgot to sweep the rock, and it ended up short, and Bochler lost. So, everything got away from everybody. Then I went and watched the Quakers play last night. Local product Dodge Long. Top 4 in scoring in the league, and they blew a 3-2 lead in the third because they forgot to play. They went to the second intermission, and I don't know, they must have had a good time because they didn't come out and play, and the Wesleys did. So, anyway, Chase the Ace this week. Chase the Ace tickets tomorrow till midnight. I am going over by quite a bit, but I had a lot to say this weekend. SPHL Power Rankings out tomorrow. Pick the score. Winner will be announced tomorrow. Riders play this weekend. Western semifinal. All right. Time to get to work. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great day.